So, good morning. It's time to start work on the 9 to 8. I think the first thing to do is to get these brake lights working, because without those you really can't drive it on the road. So yeah, project brake lights. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this today because the connectors are completely shot. But what I have done is I've got some electrical cleaner, and I've got these connectors that I bought from Amazon on the off chance. I've got some better ones coming from by Every, but who knows when those will turn up. So yeah, first job is to get the lights out and to empty stuff out. So to get the lights out, what we do is in here there's a, you can probably see it in there, just a knurled nut. You undo it, taking the carpet out as well. So make sure let's put the knurled nut down there. There's one on the other side, just in here. It's pretty easy. Take that out. Like that. And then out come the lights. Very, very easy. That's one side. Hold it from behind. And the other side. So I probably need to clean inside there as well. But as you can see, yeah, that's the back of the light. The big issue is you can't buy the wiring loom anymore. If you can't buy the wiring loom, you can't buy the connectors. I'm going to have to solder new connectors in and see if my Amazon connectors actually fit. So let's get on with that job. I've taken the carpet out as well, by the way. There you go. And also have a look at some of the other connections. Maybe have a go at the heater valve, I don't know. See how we get on time-wise. Also some other bulbs I need to check. The tail lamp bulb is not working. Some bizarre thing going on this one, where the indicator and the tail lamp flash independently. So I think there's something a bit wrong there. The side repeater on this side, you need to take that out and replace the bulb in that. And then I think we might have fully working bulbs. Who knows? Let's see. So, investigating a bit more. This is the indicator bulb, and it appears that somebody has actually been in here before, and this bulb connector failed as well, and they've soldered onto the back of the bulb. So that's how they've done that. This is my brake light bulb connector, and you can see it's just completely shot in the middle. So I need to do some testing, but this one, which is the Amazon one, almost fits. So I think if I do a little bit of modification, I can make that fit in there. Only thing is it's got two connectors in the middle, but I guess I just join those together and the bulb will just, actually I'm not sure, because the bulb only has one pole. It's not like the fog light bulb. I'll have to investigate in a bit more detail. The slight update on progress. One big good bit of news. I've managed to get that side repeater out, the bulb out. The bulb was okay. And now, if I turn on the ignition, you will see, voila, it's flashing, so I can put it back in again. I've also got working on the rear left. So on the rear left, we've got an indicator. We've got two tail lamps. We've got a reversing lamp. We just don't have a brake light. So I don't have brake lights that side. This side is still very much work in progress. This one's by far the worst of the two. I think I'm going to have to change both the bulb holders on the brake lights. But there we go. So, quick update for you. We're almost there with this light. Gabs it now. And
yeah, so we've took off the assembly basically.
Yeah, we managed to strip it down.
That's brought us to the
and what we've proved is that the left-hand unit works in the right-hand unit, and in both units, both of these connectors, we're getting exactly the same voltage pin out. So we think that what we're getting, and we know that we're getting 12 volts to here from the brake pedal as well.
What we've lost down there is the little springy flap.
Yeah, but it's broken.
But it's broken off. So which is a bit of a pain because you won't be able to get a soldering iron in there.
Look.
I think this course of action is to modify this.
Modify that?
Modify that.
Even though it's
in
got...
that hole.
Right, so the plot thickens on the lights. We've now found the lamp control unit, which is in here.
Yeah.
But the most bizarre thing is, and I don't know why you would do this, this is the lamp control unit.
Unless this car's got a drug problem. We found all this, as you can see, stuffed
All the way around that.
all the way around that. And we do not know why. Why would you do that?
Also, we found a whole telephone module that we don't need anymore.
That's somewhere here.
It's
Yeah,
there.
you
So that can all come out.
So that's going.
And a speaker
Yeah.
that we don't need.
And also this interesting earth, which seems to go up to the
Yeah, that
connector
probably
there.
should be there.
Yeah, but that's not factory.
Is that not factory?
No. That's,
So someone's been messing with these lights before.
yeah, someone's been in here. We need to get this off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And have a look.
So, welcome back to a dull and dreary November Saturday. After a lot of messing around, you'll be pleased to know that I've got, I think, the majority of the tail lights working on the 94928. I've got the tail lights back in. I've still got some rewiring to do because it's done with chock blocks at the moment, but I'm not convinced the fog lights are working, so I'll have to work on that. But it's really bizarre. At least both the indicators are working. The reversing lamps, the tail lamps, and the brake lights most importantly. But how did I get them working? Well, what I had to do in the end, and I need to unlock this door, and let's do that, because there we go. Let's have a look in here. So what we did last time was we found the lamp control module, which is here. So this is up on the end of, mounted to the end of this, which is the glove box shelf. So to take that out, and on top of this, we found a really old mobile phone unit, which is down here somewhere, and a load of cable, which I've now stripped out. So the job for this afternoon is just to basically put this back in again. But yeah, I replaced this lamp control module with this one, and initially it didn't make any difference. Made no difference at all until I started the engine and the stop lamp light came on. As soon as I pressed the brake pedal, it went off, which I think is normal, and that's what it does every time now. And then after that, something seemed to get reset such that the light started working, although it's just come up with, when I just moved it back, a tail lamp failure. But anyway, I just want to get this back together so that at least the car is then drivable. So I've got all kinds of stuff in the back here at the moment from our messing around last time. So just get it back together, just so that, yeah, maybe take it for a little drive. There we go. I'll show you when we've got it back together. So good news, I've now got all of this back together again. Who knows whether it will all work again now, but yeah, it's back together. But I've still got a bit of a problem with the rear light. When I have the tail light on and the indicator on, it does some bizarre things. I'll show you in a minute. Maybe one of you will have an idea. Go. This is where I'm at the moment. So without the tail lights on, the indicator works. That indicator works. Oh, I've still got the fans on after a while. I've got brake lights. I've got a left indicator. So as long as it's dark, I'm fine. I then turn the tail lights on, which I do like that. The headlights pop up, which is cool. And I've still got a left-hand indicator, and I've got tail lights. And this side seems perfectly fine. My issue is this side, because when I put this side on, I get disco lights. It's not the end of the world, but ideally wouldn't happen. And then I wonder what happens if I put the hazards on. What happens then? Still get disco lights. So there's something wrong in this rear light cluster. Anybody's got any ideas? Oh, and I'm getting a bit from the reversing light as well. So there's definitely something dodgy with the wiring in there. Hey ho, more investigation required. So finally, after a load more messing around, you'll be pleased to know it's working. I'd missed out joining two earths or two negatives together, and that was a problem. So now I have indicators both sides, I have brake lights, and I'll even have, you look at this, they're not that much brighter. I'll put the fog lights on. I've even now got fog lights. Hurrah. And I can't put the reversing lights on because I've got the engine on, but I've fixed it. I really think I've fixed it. That was a right mission. Right hand indicator. Look, no disco light. No disco light. No disco light on the other side. Let's go to the other side. No disco light this side. It is sorted. Finally, that took some time. Now, I don't know whether I needed that other module, but it's sorted. Finally. Hurrah. Hurrah. To get up the road for a couple of miles as well. But at least that's one job, which you'd think would be fairly simple, ticked off. But what I've had to do is to completely rewire. Well, there's two replacement bulb holders on this side because they were completely dodgy. I need to damp proof the chocolate blocks. You can see the chocolate blocks, and then I've had to replace one bulb holder this side, so I need to damp proof that chocolate block as well. But finally I have working rear lights. Hallelujah.